When was the last time you said, I love you to yourself? And no, I'm not talking about positive affirmations you repeat in the mirror that you barely believe in. Those don't count. I'm talking about saying it with meaning, where you actually feel something. It's understandable if you never have, because I was just like you. You see, I grew up with an absent parent. It was my mother. And throughout my childhood, I only saw her a handful of times. By the time I was 21, she had died from cancer. And for a long time, I thought the kind of love that she can give had died with her. But I want to tell you what changed that and why I believe that's no longer true. If you currently have a mother wound, I'm going to share with you the practice that showed me where love actually comes from. One day, I came across a meditation practice that promoted self love. But during the practice, it kind of had me thinking, when was the last time I said I love you to myself? And I was surprised that I didn't have an answer to that question. That got me exploring and that kind of got me doing some more self inquiry. I eventually adopted the practice but made it my own. Turned out to kind of morph into something else that spoke to something deeper and it spoke more to my mother wound. And if you don't know, a mother wound is any kind of trauma, any kind of past experiences that you have with your mother. It could be with her being present and being distant, being cruel, being violent, any role that your mother had played that affected you and your sense of well-being and your sense of self. That is a mother wound. A mother wound can also be created from a mother being absent. You're pretty much navigating your entire life with this mother wound. It is an open wound that hasn't healed yet. That's pretty much a mother wound in a nutshell. I had a mother that was there during the early stages of my childhood, but that consisted of abuse and violence. And as the meditation practice goes, it promoted self love, and the instructions were pretty simple. There was something else that kind of took place within me, something else that was more intimate, something else that resonated a little more. And so with my hand over my heart, I kept repeating the words, I love you. And in the beginning, I didn't feel anything. It was like placing my hand on a cold wall. And the more I kept repeating those words, I started to feel something. I started to feel a softening. And all of a sudden, I felt a warmth come over me. Not only did I feel a warmth come over me, it was a distinctive warmth, one that I intuitively knew what it was. I felt my mother's love. Now, if you ever felt the mother's love, you know how distinctive it is from any other love you will receive. I ended up getting access to the type of love that I had forgotten. I began to understand that this type of love was not the sole possession of one person, and that if they die, the love also dies with them. And this is where it started to make sense to me that God loves us so freely that he would never restrict our access to love. It's our birthright. And this revelation made me believe that we were never truly abandoned. We just didn't know where to look for our source of support. If you're like me and you never told yourself I love you, or you lost someone you love, I want to give you the same gift that I was given. And here's how the practice goes. Set a timer for 10 minutes. Find a comfortable position, either laying down or your back straight. And if it's safe, close your eyes. And with your hand over your heart, repeat these words, I love you. And keep repeating them until you feel something. Say it each time with meaning, with sensitivity, with intimacy. Repeat them slowly, repeat it softly. And what I found out from doing this practice is that no matter how large or how deep your mother wound is, it can heal. You can be made whole. I've been so impressed by the results of this practice. It is my preferred form of affirmation. I suggest you add it to your practice. Perform it once a week. If you need to do it more than that, go for it. But just stick with it. Don't do it once and think you're good and just walk away. It's something you're going to have to stick with because if you have a mother wound, you're going to need to hear those words regularly. Why? Because it provides the nurturing that you didn't get. It provides you the emotional safety that you need, that you've needed this entire time. The reality is, it sucks to not have a mother present or to have one present and for them to be the one who would be a major source of pain. If you're strong enough to endure that level of pain, you're also strong enough to heal it. Until the next time. If you want to break old patterns that's keeping you stuck, I have a 7-step framework called the Pattern Practice. Check it out at termelhall.com.